What is going on, guys? Cat2 here, and it is a cool October that we are having. You didn't think I was gonna make that release date for the month, did you? Well, I did. Guess what? A player did. A man, a servant, unworthy servant of the Lord has made that monthly release. You know, and it's a great October because, you know, like I said, every time we are given the breath of life every day when we wake up. So we are, you know, that's all we need to be grateful. You know, anything else is just icing on the cake. So what is that icing on the cake? We are doing, well, you know, in the meantime of making a new one-shot, you know, I'm just making, you know, graphic design of, you know, cool scriptures that I thought were, you know, pretty great to, you know, make a VHS version, VHS box art version of, you know, these cool quotes or cool scripture, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this, you know, in the meantime, I'm doing just a little something to, you know, just a quick project in between doing the big ones. So that's what I'm doing. Well, I'm finished with it already, and I've been making character profiles, breakdowns, and actual, you know, designs for those characters for when I actually, you know, start drawing them. It's a little remodeling going on right now. You can see the, you know, references that I'm posting up. You know, this guy, Alex Rossman, is insane with shadows. He's just so good, great with shadows and metallic reflections. So I'm in awe every time I see his posts. If you haven't already, I'm on Instagram, Cat2Official. Check me out on there. Be sure to, you know, follow me on there. Yeah, so that's all that I'm doing right now. I thought I'd take the rest of this time to discuss something that I am a big fan of. I've, you know, been watching, well, rewatching the show for about 2 decades, almost about 2 decades now. And that is the anime Cowboy Bebop. So the trailers for the live action, there's about 3 of them that came out, some press photos of it. So we have about 3 of them now, and I thought I would give my take on it. Full disclaimer, this isn't just a rant to bash the live action adaptation. Not like, how could you, this boycott it, ban it. It's like, this is constructive notes on what we have been given so far. It's like, I think everyone wants to see a great anime live adaptation. It's like, we have it with Live, Die, Repeat, All You Need Is Kill, AKA. That was a great anime adaptation. It was phenomenal. And so we just want, you know, the studios to do it right. We want them to succeed. You know, who doesn't want a business to succeed, you know? So this is constructive notes on what I've seen so far. I'm a big fan of Cowboy Bebop. I dressed up as Spike at a Comic-Con. I bought the 4 CD box set a really long time ago of the OST. It was like $50 and it was on this sketchy website, and I bought it, and, you know, so, but I'm not like, you know, posters everywhere. It's just like, you know, low-key fan, you know, as the show kind of, you know, resembles. So yeah, like I said, it's not like to bash it. It's to say, hey, I think you should do these kind of steps in order to, like, to appease the fans, to appease the new people. Like, new people that never heard of it, Cowboy Bebop, they see it and they, you know, they think it's fine. And, you know, I have no qualms with that. You know, they've never seen it, so why would they, you know? This is from a fan's perspective of my, you know, take on it. It's from a fan's perspective. New people, they're gonna like it, probably, most likely. So that's cool, good for them. This is just from a fan's perspective. Now, it's mainly on the casting. It's mainly on the casting. And I don't necessarily blame it on the actors. You know, you have the casting director, and then you have the client. The client says, I want this and that and this. And then the casting director goes, all right, let's see what I can do. I'm gonna pull some strings, put a breakdown on all these casting networks, you know, all this stuff's gonna happen. I don't think that John Cho called Netflix and be like, yo, I know I don't look like Spike, but you know, I love this anime, can I get on it please? You know, maybe it happened, I don't know, who knows. I heard that happened on Entourage, but that was just, you know, this is for an established IP, Cowboy Bebop. And so, like, the whole thing with Cowboy Bebop is that it's already diverse. It's insanely diverse. You have Mexicans in the first episode. You have you know, Asian, you know, people in it. You have Middle Eastern. You have Indians. You have the other Indians on it. It's like, it's so diverse, man. You have old people, young people, middle-aged. You have homosexuals. You have trannies, or I don't know what they're called. People that, lady boys. They, you know, they dress up as women. Guys dress up as women. It's clearly, like, it's clear men dressing up as women. That's what it is. You have transvestites. You have a very insane, diverse cast of characters in the anime. So why make it even more diverse? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. But they're doing it. Jet, they race swapped him to be black. And I'm just thinking, why? I mean, for me, it just doesn't make sense. It's like, there are already black people in it, in the show, but it just takes away the impact of when they already are, of when they do appear on screen. You have the black astronauts from NASA, I think it was on Earth, that episode. And then you have like the blaxploitation episode, Mushroom Samba, where it's like, I'ma get you, sucker, I'ma get that bounty. And so I think it's really great when, you know, they make their appearance. It's like, it's really more impactful. But then when you have the main, you know, one of the main characters is black, is kind of, you know, just makes it all even. It's all even, and it's all, you know, nothing's really like, whoa, that cool. I thought that was a little disappointing. And then the actor is like, he's pretty young. In the anime, he is, Jet Black is like in his 30s, but he looks older. You know, that's the toll of being in the ISSP. So I think, you know, Josh Brolin, some character of that type, like Josh Brolin, would have been a great casting. So then, like, Josh Brolin can be like, yo, I'm 32, I'm 36, man, I'm not that old. You know, it's just, that would have been great. And then it's like, you know, you have the toys in the attic scene, and he goes, look, do I look pale? And then Spike goes, like, you're always pale. It's like, how can you do that with the guy they cast now? It's like, how can you do that joke now? All right, whatever. So then we got Spike Spiegel. John Cho is playing him. I really don't get it. It's just like, it's like, why? Like, you have all the blueprints right there. Spike Spiegel, you know? They now said that I go by the name of Spike Spiegel. It's like, okay. I think most people, like, you know, people from this side, people from that side, they would be more accepting of casting if the actor that they hired looked like the character, instead of appeasing, you know, diversity or, you know, all this stuff. Just have the actor look like the character. I think that's the most you can do. So John Cho, and he's 50 years old. He's in his 50s. It's like, why not cast an actor that has longevity? You know, why are you gonna make him like, he's 50 years old, man. It's like, he's probably gotta take a lot of vitamins just to keep up. It's just, oh man, I feel bad. I feel bad for the actor. You know, he broke his, he had an injury on set, and it's just like, well, yeah. So, I don't get it. Why make it hard for yourself? And then last but not least, we have, you know, the new trailer. So the new trailer came out, and we find out that Anastasia has been race swapped as well. This is, you know, what's going on? What is going on? It makes the syndicate and the people that they hired, you know, to work in it, you know, it gives off a different vibe now. It's like Anastasia, most of these people are, you know, of white descent, or Mars, Spike is from Mars, so. But you just get like this Asian European kind of collaboration of people hiring in. But now you got like this black lady who's like Foxy Brown that was working with them too. It's just like you get a different kind of vibe from a fan's perspective. This is like a different kind of vibe now. So you're just going, I don't know, everything's like being thrown off for a fan like me. Things are being thrown off and I'm just going, huh? Last but not least is Faye. We got the right look from the face right here. Faye looks great. No qualms about that. It's just that, everything else is just inaccurate. The wardrobe and the body type. Someone to cast as her, Tanya Ramone, or Alexandria Daddario. These are great casting choices. Or you can just go with a supermodel. There's been plenty of that before. There's some that are talent that can act, I know that there's been some that have been casted and you're just like, oh, what's going on? But there's definitely some that, can act. She went on the social media and saying, well, we can't find someone they couldn't find someone that's tall and all that stuff. It's like, it's possible. The wardrobe is just, inaccurate. Faye Valentine, she shows off her body. That's how she gets as far as she's gone, like, as her character and as a bounty hunter. It's like, she's this tall, slender, like ample woman. She's showing off her stuff and guys, they get distracted by that. They go, oh my goodness. And then she goes, put them up. I know who you are. I'm gonna deposit you to the, ISSP or whatever. So how can you do that when she's like wearing this big jacket and covering all of herself? From a strategic point of a bounty hunter, you gotta use what you got. And she's like, no bikini. There's been cosplay girls that have done the wardrobe pretty good. I would tone down the yellow for the cosplay girls. And usually like the shorts that they use are just skin tight. It's like Faye has a little bit of flap at the ends. So wardrobe definitely could have, done that. It's not impossible. And one more thing, the cursing. The new trailer came out for it and there's just a whole bunch of profanity being used. Spike is saying the F word, Jet's using the Lord's name in vain. What's going on here? It's like, yeah, the anime did have cursing. They didn't have the F word. And maybe they would, say something once an episode. Maybe not. But, with this new trailer, it gives off the vibe that, hey, we're gonna be using a lot more profanity at a higher rate. Yo, isn't that cool? Yo, check us out. And it's really unfortunate. It's like, you can be a mature show, have your mature themes, but you don't have to have that language to, get that message across. You don't have to have that kind of language. It's like, look at 12 Angry Men. It's like, that thing was so mature and, not a spick, not a lick of profanity. And it was really well done. It is such a drag, man. So these are constructive notes. These are notes that I would, that I'm, just giving out. Not that it, matters. They're just gonna do whatever they want. Netflix is gonna do whatever they want. And it's like, constructive notes. With me and my stuff, I don't even get notes. That's just a blessing to get that kind of stuff. Like people to say, this, that. And I just think that's great to, you have people that are willing to, just, say something about it. Like people read my stuff, but, they just haven't had the time to, give a note about it. And that would be so great. So I just think that this is something that's very valuable to get. So yeah, that's my take, take it or leave it, that kind of thing. That is it for me, Cat 2. I'm gonna sign off right now. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Thanks. God bless.